Going to the arc. Actually, now the remaining topic of arc, sector, segment, these all things you are going to learn in advance in the coming grade. Maybe in grade 7 or 8 you are going to learn. But now you should know the concept of arc. What do you mean by arc? This completely, it is called as circumference. Out of circumference, if I take a small part, if you see a green color is shown here, this is a small part of the complete circumference of the circle. So that small part is called as what? It is called as the arc. The small part which represent a small area of the circumference is called as what? It is called as an arc. Okay, as I discussed before, diameter and the chord explained to you. If you see, these all figures are having the endpoints on the circle. These all are having the endpoints on the circle. So these are the examples of what? Examples of chord, because in all these cases the endpoints are on the circle. So we have how many chords here? We have 4 chords here. Out of 4 chords, if you see this chord, okay, the chord which I have marked here is a chord which is touching both the endpoint. At the same time, it passes through the center of the circle. As it is passing through the center of the circle, we call it also as what? We call it also as the diameter. It is also the diameter, and it is also a chord. It is a diameter and it is also a chord. Okay, I hope it's clear for you. But all other lines are what? This line, and this line are only chords. They are not diameter because it is not passing through the center of the circle. When a chord passes through the center of the circle, it is called as what? It is called as a diameter. Otherwise, when a line segment just connect 2 points, normally we can call it as what? We can call it as circumference. So if I ask you a question, all chords are diameter, true or false? It is false. If I ask you, all diameters are chord, yes, because all diameters are passing through the center, joining the 2 endpoints on the circle, so they are chord. And all chords are not diameter because it may pass through the center or may not pass through the center. We are not sure about it, so we cannot say that all chords are diameter. Okay, but the chord passing through the center will be a diameter. Okay. Again, as I said before, tangent, sector and segment are the words which we are going to learn in detail in the previous class. Okay, so what do you mean by tangent? Tangent means a line which just touches the figure and go. It is called as what? Tangent. You just understand for your understanding. That is sector and segment. Sector you already have seen. You all like pizza, right? How do you take a pizza? Pizza is always of this particular shape. When you make a piece on the circle, with the help of 2 radius, the center of the circle, this is your first radius and this is your second radius. With the help of this radius, when you cut a piece from, for example, your mother made a cake for you and you are going to cut the cake. If you cut the cake from on the base of the center, that small piece of this particular shape, okay, and that is called as what? That shape is called as sector. When you are having 2 radius 90 degree to each other, then it is called as quadrant, and if they are like a diameter, it is called as a semicircle. There are the 2 special types of sector, quadrant and semicircle, and otherwise also you can have any type of sectors. What is segment? I said when you cut a cake like this, you are going to get a sector. But your mother can also cut a cake like this. She can also cut a cake like this. If she cut like a cake like this region is called as what? We are going to cut the circle into 2 parts. This is one part and this is the remaining is your another part. So this is called as what? This is called as your sector. So what is meant by sector is clear for you? Sector means what? The region which you are going to get by cutting with the help of the chord is called as segment. Again, it is also for your understanding. In detail, you are going to learn this in your previous in your coming grades. Okay, so it is made up of a chord. Sector is made up of radius, while segment is made up of a chord. Okay, now we are going to go for the rules of how can we find the measures of a circle. To find the measurement of a circle, The basic rules are we are going to have in this chapter to learn how to find the radius, how to find the diameter I explained to you before, how to find the circumference that also explained to you before, and how to find the area. For any question regarding this, what are the steps to be done? First of all, write down the formula. If it is asked for radius, read formula of the radius. If it is asking for the area, you should go for the area, like that. Okay. Then substitute with the numbers whatever is given for you. Then you are going to substitute the value. If radius is given, replace that value with the radius with the given value. And as I said before, the value of pi is 3.14 or 10⁻⁷. And then finally we will go for the calculation. As it is grade 6, we are not allowing you to use calculator, but it is just we have mentioned there. But in grade 6 in the exam paper, you should do without calculator. Okay. These are the basic rules connected to the circle. Radius, diameter over 2, diameter 2 multiplied by radius, circumference 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by radius. Circumference, as we know that 2 multiplied by radius is the answer for what? Diameter. It is the answer for diameter. As it is the answer for diameter, we can replace the rule for rule as what? This is the answer for diameter. So I replace that with that to what? I replace that 2 together to diameter. So that is a 2 formula for circumference, 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by r, or it is pi multiplied by diameter. Okay, and area is pi by radius into radius. As radius into radius means what? R square, we learned in your previous chapter. So when you multiply radius by 2, you are going to get diameter. When you multiply diameter by pi, you are going to get the circumference. If the radius is 10 centimeter, diameter equal to what? It is 2 multiplied by radius. It is 2 multiplied by radius. So it is 2 multiplied by 10, which is going to give you 20 as the answer. As I said, first write the formula, replace the value of the radius with the given number, and then go for the calculation. Area is what? Pi by radius into radius. So radius into radius means actually the meaning of it is what? The pi I can write as what? The value of pi I can write as 3.14. As I said before, it is 3.14, which is multiplied by radius. How many times radius? 2 times r multiplied by r. Okay, so r is equal to what? 10. So 3.14 into 10 by 10 will give you 340 centimeters square. Same way for circumference, it is 2 by 3.14 multiplied by r, where r is the radius, and we can find out the circumference. So now the assignment given for you today, in the practice book, take page number in worksheet number 16, in page number 41 and 42, you are supposed to find the circumference and radius of the circle. Please finish it off. Okay, thank you.